Hey y'all, welcome back to 2 Minutes of Tea, the pre-show before the main show. Something that's been on my heart, I want to share with you guys. I know a lot of you like me, hey lonelies, hey single people. Hey, we out here, we in this together. I know a lot of you may be feeling like that lack of romance, that lack of romantic partnership, that love dryness, I guess, that my DMs are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Something I did last year, I dated all year, from January to December. I was dating couples, I was dating white niggas, I was dating the Asians, everybody, baby. I was trying everything, checking every box that I typically don't think about. And I learned a lot, met a lot of great guys, met some not so great guys. But ultimately, I learned a lot about myself, like a lot about like my own company, things that I thought I wanted that I don't, things that I thought I needed that I don't. And then also receiving some things that I didn't know that I wanted and needed. But ultimately, the main benefits was I dated the desperation out of myself. I got rid of all those external pressures that tell you you're not enough. You need more. Why don't you have a partner? I would love to go on a double date with you, but you ain't got no man. Just it shut all of that down. And this year, it has really allowed me to refocus a lot of that energy back into myself. And to be honest, y'all, I met a man that's quite nice. So we'll see what happens. So sometimes, one, you got to experiment. Get outside your box, try some new things, see what's out there. But ultimately, know that you are enough outside of all of the pressures that sometimes tell you you aren't. Love you. And enjoy the show. Bye.
It's tea time with Uncle 12. Let me go grab my cup.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Tea Time with Uncle Twirl. I'm your host, Uncle Twirl, and what's in your mug is your business. I have a very special guest, guys, today. Very special visionary, artist, entity, leader of the beautiful people. RAHBI is sipping and spilling with us today. Baby, thank you for being here.
Thank you
Look,
for having me.
cheers, my brother.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for coming. Yeah.
Some cute cups.
Look.
Okay, top tier tea.
Okay, that part.
Oh yes.
How you feeling today?
I'm beautiful.
Look, you're looking good.
Amazing.
Uh-huh.
I'm your reflection, so shit, you know what it is.
Look at God, ain't it good? Okay, so before we get to the interview segment, I figured we can play a few games.
Okay.
The first round is called Sip or Spill. So basically, I'm just going to ask you a this or that. You're going to pitch whichever one you gravitate towards. If you don't want to answer, you can take a sip because we don't force people to do nothing. We believe in consent, okay? All right. All right, so starting off, here we go.
Okay.
Erykah Badu or Jill Scott?
Erykah Badu.
Period.
Yes.
Easy.
Easy.
Lemon pepper wet or dry?
Extra wet. Extra wet.
Because everything's better wet, guys.
Yeah.
Okay? Golden Glide or Sparkles?
Sparkle. No, yes, because it was closer to my house growing up.
Period.
Yeah, Riverdale.
Hey, east side. Touch or My Favorite Things?
Touch, because I wrote it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's a great song. Michael Jackson or Prince?
Balance. The balance, yes. Neither, together.
Yeah, period. Mic or headset?
Mic or headset? Yeah, definitely a mic. I'm old school. I got to get with that thing.
American Deli or JR Crickets?
American Deli.
Period.
Yeah.
JR, y'all fell off.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it.
I probably only went there maybe 5 times. Who goes there? Get
When
real.
y'all went next to the varsity, it was better.
Okay.
I don't like the new location. It's terrible. Couture or fast fashion?
Boy, couture all day long. There's nothing else.
Okay. Sparkle or Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead?
Sparkle. The original. Not the remix.
Okay.
Although we love everybody that was a part of it.
We do.
The original.
To be clear.
Yes.
Okay. Cosby Show or A Different World?
I guess the Cosby Show, because there would be no different word if it wasn't for the Cosby Show.
You gotta talk about it, okay? Did the
Okay.
chicken or the egg come before the egg or the chicken?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right. Very good. Look, you didn't sip it all. You got a gangster with it.
Yeah.
Very impressive. Okay, so the next game we're gonna play is called Lyrical Lockdown.
Okay.
Essentially, I will read the lyrics of a song, and then you will try to guess the artist. You get a point, and if you can name the song, you get a bonus point.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's start with something, a little simple. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my...
You look crazy. You about to sing?
I mean, I can't. I'm going to read it.
Okay.
I feel like singing might be cheating. So
Okay.
I'm going to try to do some spoken word.
Okay.
I handle business on the weekday, but you can have me on the weekend.
Oh my gosh.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yes.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday. What?
That's Weekend Lover by RAHBI.
Period. Yes.
Absolutely.
Look, you better know your song.
Okay.
Okay. Some people come over here, they be like, who's that?
Shout out to District Kirk. That was co-written by me and him and the producer Slim Wave. So yeah.
Y'all get into it. Weekend Love, baby. It's on my playlist. Okay. Okay, next one. This will be the day that you will hear me say that I will never run away. I am here for you. Love is meant for two. Now tell me what you're gonna do.
I know those lyrics.
If I gave you,
This will be the day. I know those lyrics just because I don't hear it to music.
if I
That
gave you diamonds and
Oh, you just said the name of the song.
Oh, I did? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Prince, Diamonds and Pearls. You
Period.
just said.
Very good. Very good.
Very good. You can
Okay,
hear.
You're like, he's doing it. Okay, here's the next one. This brother's got this complex occupation. This brother's got this complex occupation. This brother's.
Oh, we got this complex occupation. It
Me
ain't,
and
don't
this-
have Erica Badu.
Yes.
This complex occupation. This brother's got a complex occupation.
He do.
And I was right there at his graduation.
And was.
What's the name of the song, though?
I can't tell you. I can't. You want to guess? You want to guess? You want a hint?
What is the name of the song, though? What's the hit?
It rhymed with anger.
Oh, that's Danger.
Yes. Oh, look, very good.
'Cause I'm singing it all calm as though she was more like brothers. You know? I was trying to make it all smooth
It was
jazz.
sultry. Okay. It's the remix. Okay.
Yeah.
Last but not least, this is the last one. Okay, let's see if you
Okay,
got
okay,
it.
okay.
If you want to be free, below the ground's the only place to be. Because in this life, you spend time running from depravity. This is a cold war.
Oh, that's my baby. Janelle One Day, Cold War.
Period.
Yeah. That's
Very
my
good.
oh,
Let me
yeah.
tell you, he got the lyrics on lockdown.
Yeah.
Okay, but look,
It's so weird when you just say the lyrics. I'm like, what is this?
we got to make it trickier. You know what I'm saying? Because
Got
when I
to,
start
got
singing,
to,
you'll be
got
like,
to.
oh, that's the melody. But
Absolutely.
look, you ate.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. This is our final game. This one's called Mood Music.
Okay.
So I'm basically going to give you scenarios, and then you just tell me, like, you know, what kind of song you would send or play in that scenario.
You
Okay.
said sin?
Yeah, send someone.
Okay.
Someone you would
Oh,
select.
send. I thought you meant like sin.
Oh, no.
S-I-N. It's all good. Send. Okay. It's all
Okay.
good.
So the first one is you're getting ready for a romantic rendezvous. What song is getting you in the mood?
You ever heard the Waiting to Exhale soundtrack?
What? Yeah.
It's called Where You by Shantae Moore.
Period.
Forget of the day. Dum, 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 dum.
Hey.
Forget of the day. Dum, dum, dum. Sunday, it's not really lyric. Well, not really words.
Right.
It's just vibes.
It's vibes,
It's
baby.
very
It's like
sexy.
SZA, because I don't know what she's saying, but I love it. I don't. Can't hear it.
You are correct.
I be vibing. I be like, yes. Fuck that nigga, I guess. Okay. Next one.
Okay.
A friend is going through a bad breakup.
Uh-oh.
What songs are you sending them to cheer them up?
Cheer them up.
They're sad. They're heartbroken. Help. He cheated on me again.
Oh Lord, I should have known what to send them. What's the name of that song? Hold on. Maybe fuck them on the video.
Hey, period.
Maybe something like that right
Okay.
there.
I'm gonna be sending
Cause
Keisha
I'm
Cole.
down.
I should have cheated. Get him
Okay.
back.
Okay. I would say something else, but right now that just sounds like fun.
I love
that.
Okay. You're about to perform for a sold out show.
Uh-oh.
What song is playing in the dressing room?
Probably the songs I'm about to perform.
Okay, because you're smart.
So I can focus.
That part. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
He's not
Probably
really-
my set. Yeah. Listen, because I ain't finna go out there and mess up.
A professional.
Yeah, so all my music shoot, on repeat.
Okay. You're getting ready to go out with friends. What's your pregame song?
Oh, probably anything with SWV. Yeah, the remix.
Yes. We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
Okay. Last option for mood music.
Uh-huh.
You're auditioning for P Valley. What
Uh-oh.
song are you hitting the poll to?
You never want no one like you. Yeah, Say We or RAHBI.
Yes.
It's just sexy.
Look, let me tell you
Yeah, yeah.
something. Once again,
Yeah,
killing
yeah.
the games.
Thank you.
Very good.
Thank
Okay.
you.
So now that we're loosened up, we're about to get into the interview portion. All right. So I always like to kick it off with origin stories.
Mhm,
Where were you born and raised? And who was the first person that noticed you had a gift?
I was born right here in Atlanta, Georgia. And the first person that noticed I had to give was my grandfather. He's a Pentecostal preacher, church right down the street, Temple of God. And Yeah, he would just always call me up to sing.
Mhm.
I'd be super nervous to do it, of course. So I would hide behind the pews. But the more I would get with it, as he say, and do my James Brown slide during this song called "My Soul's Been Anchored" by Douglas Miller, he would, not in front of everybody. He would come in, son, you did a good job. And when you shake your hand, you got some money in your hand.
Ain't got
So I
good.
was like, oh, okay. Not saying the money is the only motivation, but it made me want to do
it don't hurt. Oh, good.
It didn't hurt. So my grandfather, I love him so much, and he was very flashy, jewelry on every finger.
Oh.
He knew he was beautiful.
Period.
And he loved Nat King Cole, so he would articulate very strongly. So he would tell his wife during the sermons. He'd look over at my grandma and be like, "Tell me you love me, baby." So I think that's why sometimes I'm talking like this on the stage. I get it from a granddad.
Okay,
So, yeah.
period. I love that. Okay, so I remember the first time I met you, I was at Everything Dope. Hey, Nikki.
yeah.
And we were looking at some pieces.
Oh, yeah,
And you had walked in. I said, who is this fashionable creature? What is, just dripped down. I said, what's going on? And I walked with you. I said, The Fit. And then Nikki was like, tell him about your show. Tell him about Strange.
Yeah.
You invited us to Strange. We came out. I could not have prepared myself for what an experience that was. Like, slick on some level, spiritual.
Oh, wow.
Like, it was very moving. So many, like, beautiful Black artists, so much, like, intention behind it. And so, how did you develop the Strange Concert Series idea? And what can we expect from this year's show?
Oh, that's a lot of trying to just take my time.
Okay.
Okay. How did I develop the Strange show? Where it used to be called Strange Fruit.
Okay.
Because as a new artist on the scene, and I'm sure a lot of artists out there who may be watching go through this, you want to be a part of other great shows that you see taking place in the city.
Yes.
And if you're not known, sometimes it's not easy to be a part of those shows. Sometimes they make you pay to play, or like, yeah, and when you pay to play, there's horrible sound. Only 2 people came.
Right.
There's not proper lighting. Or they make you sell tickets to get. It's just all this craziness, So I didn't want to go through that. I did it a few times, but it didn't take me a long time to be like, this is not
for me.
It's not for me at all. I'm amazing. I don't care if y'all know me or not. I'm amazing.
And that's all period.
You know what I'm saying? So me and another artist by the name of Kimberly Nicole, who was on The Voice.
Oh my God, the rock ballerina.
Yeah, the rock ballerina.
Whoa.
Shout out Kimberly Nicole.
Yeah.
We were both new on the scene. Like me, Kimberly, PJ Morton, Janelle Monáe, we were all the new kids on the block. And me and Kimberly were like, let's just put our money together and do a show on our own. Right. And we called it Strange Fruit because we are those strange individuals. You may look at us like, what the fuck they got going on? But by the time you see that show, you're going to be like, oh, okay, right. I love them. So those seeds we're planting like fruit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Excuse me. But Kim moved away from Atlanta, but I kept it going. And I dropped the name Strange Fruit because people were either thinking dead bodies hanging from trees, unfortunately, the Billie Holiday song, or they were thinking that you had to be LGBTQ plus to experience the show, which is not, that is inclusive of the LGBTQ plus community, but not exclusive.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? It's for everybody. Right. So now it's just called Strange because everybody's strange.
Well, come on in.
So I just built, and my grandfather, I love my grandfather so much. It always goes back to him. He always told me, build your own platform, just like you're doing, and can't nobody take that from you.
Let me tell you.
You know what I'm saying?
It's yours.
Listen, it's yours. So I just continue to expound upon that. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it came about. Like I just getting tired of begging people to be on their shows when I know I could do it on my own. Nice. And it just started selling out. Like every single one was sold. Janelle Monáe would come be a part. Like you said, Kimberly, like I said, Kimberly Nicole, Hero the Band, Jalen Josie, Stout, so many amazing artists.
No, amazing.
So,
yeah,
I can go on and on and on. Strange is my baby.
Period.
Yeah, so.
And let me tell you something. Go see the baby. It's fire. No, seriously, it was amazing. Last year was my first year. I will be there again. Okay, I'm telling all my friends, bringing everybody. Y'all better come to Strange. You're gonna miss out.
Yes.
Okay. So you've been signed to a major label before. You've also experienced like life as an independent artist. What are the pros and cons of each?
Okay. Yes, I was, thank you God, was blessed to be signed to legendary LaFace Records in 7th grade. And it was kind of like, they say things are too good to be true. They kind of, So because honestly, I just came home from school one day, and my dad was like, "Do you want to be a part of a singing group? My friend works with someone who knows L.A. Reid, and they're looking for a fourth guy to be a part of this group." I was like, "Okay, I guess. I like singing, you know." So
Right.
and I auditioned for L.A. Reid and Pebbles. If y'all remember Pebbles.
Oh, do.
Okay.
Okay, we do.
And yeah, they loved what they saw. And actually, you know Brandon from Mister, the light skinned guy that was in they sang Blackberry Molasses.
Yes.
He was
Yes.
in our group first. They
Okay,
were like a
okay.
rival group. We didn't like each other. But they wanted me to be a part of that group, but nah, I was with our group. So
Period.
anyway, pros and cons.
Yes.
When you're signed to a label, I realized that the label is only about making immediate money. So that's why they get younger kids and younger talent, because you don't necessarily at that age know what you want to sing about. You don't know what you want to look like. You're very easily impressionable, you
Right.
know. So they could just manipulate you,
Right.
manipulate you,
Mold you.
and have you do whatever they is that whatever's making fast money right now. Yeah, so that's what they did to us, and told me what to wear, told me what to sing about, all that stuff. So that's the con.
Right.
The pro, yeah, a lot of people can find out about you very quickly.
Right.
You know, but if you ain't saying nothing,
Yeah.
what's the
Yeah.
point?
Exposure.
You know?
Exposure at
You
10,
know?
but the intent.
Yeah, what's the point? So after that did not work out, and I was forced to do it on my own. Well, I don't want to say it's on my own, because it's never, let me tell people, it's never on your own. Even when you by yourself, you got the air, you got these trees giving you oxygen, you got this sun, you know, it's never you by yourself, so don't get it twisted. So after that, I just had to figure out some things, like how do you promote a show? How do you contact the venues to even do the show at the venue? How do you book these artists? Like, so now I just know how to do everything when it comes
It kind of makes you
to
a jack of all
live performance.
trades.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So, and I'm strengthening my foundation, and can't nobody take this name from me. So now I'm really just looking for sponsors that align with what I'm doing, because I don't really need
At all.
the label like that.
Right.
So yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
And that's the pro. Do you have any advice for artists trying to navigate the music industry?
Keep your eyes on your own paper. Because it's so easy to get distracted about what they doing and what he's doing, what she's doing, and your path is your own path. You know, it's all about God's design for your life. You may not know how it's supposed to happen, but as long as, I will say this, be mindful of your actions and the energy that you put out into the world, and keep love at the core of it all. So love and respect for God, love and respect for yourself, and love and respect for others.
Big facts.
Because when you do that, the Holy Ghost can live in that and move you in the direction you should go in. Because when it's not aligned with that, then other stuff comes in, and then, you know, so yeah, just be mindful of your actions and where things are coming from. And then I promise you, the desires, God will give you the desires of your heart.
Period.
You know, so.
Look, don't be preaching here, because I'll be set. I will run around the set. I will get up running. I almost.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all.
Yeah.
Look, pick up what you're putting down, y'all. Okay. This kind of touches on what you were just talking about. You have such like an authentic artistic expression. How did you discover and build your identity as an artist? Do you have any advice for staying true to self?
I've been like this since high school. I have, because it's just like, I would just put on stuff, and whenever somebody else in school started putting it on, I'm like, that's so lame. I don't want to do that anymore. You know, so I just always wanted to just stand out. It's just it was a natural thing. I don't know why. It just is. So whenever I see a lot of people doing something, it's not that I don't like them doing it. I never want to do it anymore, because it's too many people doing it. I like attention, I think.
He said, I set the trend.
I like to stand out. So yeah, there's a way.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
You've been recording and performing for over 20 years. Okay.
That don't crack.
Okay, and he's only 15, y'all. Okay, he's only 15. It's kind of crazy. What keeps music fresh and exciting over 2 decades in the industry?
Continuing to collaborate with new artists. I think that was the difference between Michael Jackson and Prince. Prince always just wanted to work by himself, and even though it was still jamming, I think only maybe when you look at the grand scheme of things, the majority of his followers were older people who grew up with him. And you may find like a just diehard music head that's like, y'all better get into this print. You know what I'm saying? But Michael Jackson, he would still bring himself to the table, work with a young Neo, or work with who was that
Marsha
guy?
Ambrosius?
Yeah, Marsha, but I was trying to think of Dark Child.
Okay,
yeah, so bridging the gap. Erykah Badu is the same way. You know what I'm saying? Still bring yourself to the table, but work with these younger artists because the new energy keeps changing. There's a new vibration that's always being birthed. So, yeah, that's what I would say.
He said collaboration is key. Y'all need to be collaborating. Because even at the show, like seeing you perform, like there was a moment you and Jalen Jossie, hey girl, y'all were on stage, and I was just like, I'm being taken over.
Oh, she's so brilliant.
It was amazing.
And she's been singing like that since she was 15 years old. You know,
crazy talented. Okay, so anyone who's had the privilege of seeing you perform has witnessed how intentional and meaningful your artistry is.
Yes.
How important is intent in your music?
It's extremely important. I'm not gonna say I was always like that though, because it's a journey. You know, we keep growing as artists, as humans. As in the beginning, I just wanted, like I was saying, I just wanted attention. I was extremely conceited. I thought it was all about me. But then I joined a theater company actually, and that's where I learned that I'm not just here to show off and say I'm amazing and you aren't. You know what I'm saying? That taught me that yes, you are amazing, RAHBI, but you are really more than that. You're a light, and everybody has that light. But you are here to spark that light in everybody else. So that's what the is supposed to be. Not look at me, you're there. Is look at me, but this is in you too.
Yeah. It's like a catalyst to like,
Yeah. So that I realized that was my purpose, and I want people to come to Strange and look at me and be like, that guy is he's so fearless. Like I can leave here and be that photographer, be that chef, be that football coach. You'd be like, you know, and I want people also to be mindful that when they see somebody doing something dope, like a interviewer, a journalist, don't look at it and be like, damn, I want that. Like that's their thing. Like really sit down with yourself and figure out what is it what's my superpower. And I want to approach, just like what they're doing so beautifully, I want to approach my thing that fearlessly. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to get in their lane. Stay in your lane, but keep that fire that they have over there and that they do. That's why they doing their thing. Bring that same fire to your lane.
Yeah.
Because I tell people all the time, if you come in my lane, you're gonna get ran over. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get ran over. If I come over to your lane, I'm gonna get ran over. So I want everybody to stay in their lane.
Okay,
so traffic can flow.
Okay. And to that lady that hit me on 4th of July, you should have stayed in your lane. You should have stayed in your lane. If you had been listening to RAHBI, you would have been in your own lane.
Okay.
Shit.
Damn.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to get that out. All right. It's clear you have exceptional fashion taste.
Y'all. Well, I took off the top today because it's hot.
Baby, it is warm. But baby, y'all see Nigel. Y'all know what he gifts. Don't have brand new. Can you tell me who some of your fashion influences are?
Well, I said this in a show last night. Like when people first see me perform, of course they say Prince, they say Michael Jackson. But one of my biggest fashion influences, and this dates all the way back to high school, was a beautiful trans woman named Jasmine Bonet, who is an icon in Atlanta and beyond. And she used to date my best friend a little bit, rest his soul. But we would go to see her perform at Trax Atlanta, which is burned down a long time ago.
You already look. Your knees start hurting when you said it, right? 'Cause Trax took my
We used to go see her and the Stars of the Century at Trax, and Jasmine would go to the thrift store, and back then, like I told you, I was signed to LaFace Records, so I was like, thrift store, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? That girl went inside of the thrift store and bought this sequin purse. I didn't think nothing of it, you know, a sequin purse, some other little trinkets, whatever. She came out on stage. That thing was no longer a purse. It was a beautiful bra that was just spark. I was like, whoa. She took something that cost $5 and looked like $1 million. I was like, so, okay, I want to do that. So Jasmine Bonet was one of my first master teachers of fashion, of creativity. Jasmine Bonet, Stasha Sanchez, Nicole Love Dupree, Dominique Rashad, Sophia McIntosh, Naisha Dupree, all of the trans women in Atlanta, legendary from Stars of the Century. They were my first inspirations for putting that thing on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Icons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you could describe your sense of style in one word, what would it be?
One word? Can it be a sound? That was it. I think that's
I love
it.
a sound.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Don't y'all be out here replicating. He got it on. Don't do it. So you heard it from love. That's not for you. You're in the wrong lane again. Okay, I want to read a quote by you that really I love.
Mm-hmm.
Humans.
I think I know what you. Okay, I thought you were going to say something else.
Oh,
okay, go ahead.
Humans are super complex and much more than sexuality. It's almost impossible to group them into one thing. That's why I try to stay away from labels and instead allow others to create their personal fantasy of who or what I am.
Yeah.
Which I love. Which I was like, yeah, I don't have to define myself. Look, you define how you want to define.
Absolutely.
You interpret me, you perceive me. And so do you feel like your perceived sexuality was ever something that hindered your opportunities in the music industry?
I think we're ultimately over all of that. It's like it's about how you feel about yourself. Because if you look at people like Lil Richard,
Lil Richard, Sylvester.
Lil Richard. I was about to say that. Yeah, thank you for helping.
I got you.
Lil Richard, Sylvester, Prince. It didn't hinder them at all.
Right.
Just because they didn't give a fuck about what everybody else was saying. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's most important. However you feel, whatever it is, be that.
Right.
And it'll work. You know what I'm saying?
Control people's perception.
Yeah.
Like, and so I just I thought that was such a beautiful way to like be like, I can't control that.
Yeah.
And to be honest, that's your journey. I know who I am, and take it or whatever.
Yeah, just be love.
Period.
That's it. As long as the road leads to love, for me. Some people like some other things, and that's cool. But for me, as long as the road leads to love, I'm with it.
Hello.
Everything else,
I'm leaving it.
Yeah.
Okay, so currently we have all kinds of like artistry like coming out, like all kinds of artists, Lil Nas X, Destin Conrad, Duran Bernard. It doesn't feel like the box that it used to be, like to be like, especially a black male artist. Do you feel like the musical landscape has become more inclusive, particularly when it comes to alt or queer black artists?
It has absolutely become more inclusive on the large, large scale of things.
The main stage.
The main stage. However,
talk about it. Talk about it.
And don't nobody get mad at me, but I don't care. Everybody want to talk about the same thing.
Hello.
I mean, you're doing the same thing that the heterosexual community is doing. Like, you think money is sex, I'm better than you, and money is sex. Come on, ain't nobody got nothing to say.
Facts.
Everybody just want to twerk and pop, and that's fun. I love it.
Right.
But if you just eat McDonald's every day,
talk about it.
You need something to stick to the bones. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and honestly, that's just not reality. You're not even like presenting your full self. It ain't the truth.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I be like, what else, boo?
And a lot of girls starting to look the same. Cut it out.
Yeah.
Everyone should have a BBL.
Yeah.
Everyone can wear a 32 bust down.
Yeah. All got that same smile.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick. You're all going to the same doctor, and he's the only one profiting.
Good grief.
We're tired. Okay.
Sleep.
In 2017, you did an interview with 808 and Jazz Breaks where you said you were in the laying the foundation chapter of your life. What would you title this current chapter of life?
I would say, because I thought about it. I guess I would say spiritual awakening. That really started happening in 2020.
Okay.
And just really understanding that God is like ordering my steps. And I'm really here. My name means master teacher, most high, God. And so it's just very important.
Right.
Like what I'm writing about, what I'm singing about. And that's not saying I got to be love yourself, do what's right. You got to say.
Super preachy.
I'm saying even in the sensuality of it all, in the funk of it all, just make sure you're leading people to love in their best self.
Mm.
That's why my song "Weekend Lover," which talks about a weekend fling. You know,
Mhm.
it's still sexy.
It is.
You know, talk about promiscuity and all that. However, when the song starts, it says, "Every day is a new choice. We make our beds and we lie in them.
Mm.
Who do you want to lay down with? Choose wisely."
Facts.
You know, so like, and the person is saying, so a lot of times, most of the time, when people are like, just having their flings,
Mhm.
people are trying to like manipulate people and getting over on them. But this person in this song is like, listen, I'm being honest.
Hello.
Damn right, I want to see you again,
Do.
but I ain't ready for no love affair. Still ask me why this happening when I told you that my heart wasn't there. I handle business on a weekday, but you can have me on the weekend. So this person is being honest.
Hold on, Robbie. Look, don't be y'all. Y'all, it's already hot outside. It's gotta be hot in here.
That's what's lacking these days, honesty.
Facts.
So even if you want to do that, cool, but be honest and let that person choose.
Big facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And make sure that's what you
Yeah.
really
Because
want.
consent
You know what I'm saying?
matters. Also,
Yeah.
I feel like you would be surprised how many people would be down with that.
Yeah,
Like, a lot of us are not being
exactly.
honest.
And these guys, hold on, guys out there, there's I just something in my spirit.
Go off.
These guys that want to be with other guys, and because this is so crazy, like. But you still like girls and stuff. There are a lot of girls out there that's cool with that.
Talk about
it. Be honest, so you can find a girl that's cool with that and be like, cool, I'm down. But don't be like having this girl over here and then calling me saying, you wanna link up? Cause I'm just being honest. This is honesty. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to, but now I'm like, I don't want to be deceitful.
Right.
I can't be blessed like that.
And
you know what I'm saying?
You're not gonna get what you want. A lot of y'all don't have what you want because you're not being honest.
Yeah.
You're not aligned with what you really want. You're not getting what you need because you're lying.
Yeah. So I'm just being super honest. You know what I'm saying? So like, if you tipping and dipping at it, don't do that. Just find a girl that's open. And some girls, I'm telling you, they out there.
No, they are. And what he's saying is grow up. Yeah, you need to grow the fuck up. Okay?
You need to grow the fuck up.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
We don't. Okay. Last question, because he's very busy, y'all.
You are too.
He's very busy.
They ain't never that busy. Whenever people tell you, they ain't never that goddamn busy. They can call your ass.
They just don't want to hang out with you.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay.
Oops, sorry.
Take your time.
Sorry. Look,
I like it here.
All right.
Yeah.
I told some people I was busy earlier. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Last question. Give me a question to ask the next person that I interview.
When the last time you talked to your mama?
Oh, I feel red. Let me text her right now. Yikes. Last time you talked to your mama. Okay. Okay. Where can the people find you? Where can they go purchase strange tickets? What do you have going on? What's going on?
Absolutely.
Yes.
My website is hellorahbi.com. My Instagram, I'll be on that the most. So Instagram, RAHBI, Please be my friend. I'm trying to build them followers and stuff like that. Strange is coming up on my birthday. It is an annual birthday concert at Terminal West, August the 31st. Jalen Josie is on the show again. My brother is hosting it. Cam, the artisan, is on the show, and a few other surprises. This is the 40th year anniversary of Purple Rain, so there will be a Prince Purple Rain tribute within the show. I'm just super excited. I can't talk about that right now, but yes, that's it.
He'll come back.
Yeah.
Y'all, you don't want to miss it. I'm telling you, last year was my first year. I was transformed.
Thank you.
I was talking earlier to someone else, and I was like, art has a very interesting way of changing you. Like really good art, really like intentional art. You can go in one way and leave completely different. And that fearlessness that you exhibit on stage is so infectious.
It's church.
It is infectious.
Thank you.
And so, I'm looking forward to being infected again. Okay. Y'all can follow me at Uncle Twirl. That's Twirl with an E on all social media platforms. Thank you so much, RAHBI, for being here. Thank you for tuning into another episode of Tea Time. And as I always tell you, feel free to spill the tea. But don't be messy. Like, comment, and subscribe. Love y'all.
Love y'all.